Welcome everybody to something a little new, okay? Now there's somebody in my YouTube life who you may have heard of if you've watched a bunch of my videos, right? It's a guy called Sensational TKO, and for about, I don't know, a year and a half, he's probably been bugging me to play some Rimworld, basically. He's been dying for me to do it because he just thinks it's the kind of game that I'd enjoy. And you know what? He was right. He's 100% right. Like, I love watching some Rimworld, and like I finally got around to picking it up just before it got released. I had a feeling the price was going to go up, and you know what? I was right. So here we are. We're in Rimworld. So everybody thanks Sensational TKO. Welcome to the world of bacon. Okay? When you start a new world in this game, you have to enter a seed for that world, and for me today, that seed was bacon. Okay, so if you want to generate this world, you need to enter the word bacon. The password is bacon, as they say, and I've rather than spend like 10 minutes setting everything up with you, because that shit's boring. Nobody wants to watch that, right? Like, I've gone to the liberty of like making some characters and like finding a spot in the world. Okay, so this is the world of bacon. We are going to be just here. Alright, because after poking myself around, I was amazed to find a spot that had year-round growing, 100% forageability, like animal grazing, a fairly, not a ridiculously high disease frequency. I mean, it's not the best, but it is reasonably high. I should also point out, right, I am no specialist at this game in the slightest. I've played it for about 2 hours, okay, so this is going to be an absolute shit show, and I hope you're looking forward to it. But here's the RP, everybody. We are a future colony, okay? And the Earth has been destroyed for some reason. We've had to send all the colonists, right, from one of our prisons. You can take your pick. It can be Pog Slammer, the old Morningwood, you know, maybe the Burt Reynolds Memorial Prison, or the short-lived but soon-to-be continued Barry Chuckle Prison, perhaps. Like one of those. You can pick any of them, okay? And we sent them off on a ship to another planet, to a different colony in one of our future space prisons, you know, and that ship crash landed. Okay, there were only 3 survivors, and these are our survivors, right? First of all, we got a bartender. He's called Mo Lester. Okay, because all bartenders are called Mo. All right, he was a story writer when he was a child, and obviously a bartender when he was older. He basically came to our prison, right, because he was doing some tax evasion with his business. Okay, like his bartending business. And it turns out the taxman doesn't take kindly to that, and they arrested old Mo Lester and put it behind bars for a short term. But like a week after entering the prison, the Earth was destroyed, of course. So he had a short-lived time in our prison before, being sent off into space and crash landing on his planet. So that's Mo Lester for you. Next, we've got Chad, the Chadsta Chaddington. Okay, old Chadsta here. He's incapable of dumb labour, of course. He's from a posh family. When he was a child, he got frostbite in one of his toes while on one of their Aspen skiing trips. Okay, you know, like that classic thing. Maybe he was out like trying to get it off with his ski instructor, flaunting his money around or something. He was a sickly child, of course, because he'd being rich, he obviously got exposed to a lot of things that other people don't necessarily get exposed to, and ended up getting himself some kind of tropical AIDS or something. I don't know. And then when he got older, he was whatever a joy wire artist is. Some kind of like, I don't know. I think he had like a bunch of like businesses, or like maybe he just kind of sponged money from like his dad's business. You know, maybe that was like his unofficial role, and like actually all he'd do is like go into the office every now and then and cause trouble. But yeah, he got arrested after killing a hooker on a drunken weekend to Las Vegas, and he got dobbed in by his mates, because it turns out they don't actually like him very much, you know, old Chadsta, and yeah, that's why he was in. And last but not least, we've got the mysterious Fortnite. Now nobody knows his name. Okay, when he was a child, he was a spy. He'd spy for games companies, right, on other games companies. He spent his entire life like taking out the technical directors of rival businesses in a very syndicate war style, you know, like sent in to do some espionage, some violent espionage. And then when he was older, he had an incredible mind. He became a human computer, and he was a hacker, all right. And that's why he ended up in prison, because he he tried to hack the wrong place. But that's why nobody knows his name, because he's removed his own name from the name registries on everywhere on planet Earth. So now people just know him as Fortnite, because that's like his favorite retro game. Bearing in mind this is the future, you know, and so Fortnite is like a retro game now. So he set himself up a server so he could play that shit, you know, on his own. But they're going to be our free prisoners, okay? So we've got a hacker, we've got a hooker murderer, and we've got tax evasion. All right, so this should be. It's not going to let me do. Not going to let me have Fortnite as his only name. I have to put it in a surname. I think that's the right. No. Okay, that's strange, because I could have sworn. Okay, maybe we can put Mo here, and should we just put Fortnite in this one as well? There we go. I think that works. There we go. Fortnite. That's his full name. That's what he had his name set to. So here we go. The three of them awake from their crypto sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. They barely get to escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, they land on this unknown Rimworld. As pieces of the shredded starship fall around them, they start to make plans to survive. So if you never played Rimworld, it's a game about like surviving and like building a little colony with your dudes and stuff. Let's let them crash land in here. There we go. We got Chadsta, we got Mo, and we got Fortnite. Our three ex-cons. You know, one's a rough and ready spy. The other one's a posh boy with no idea what he's doing. And then we've got a barman, like quite a wizened man of the world, but at the same time, like not an experienced outdoors man, you know? The first thing we need to do is work out where we want to set these guys up, okay? Now what I like to do is either try and reuse some of these buildings, or put yourself in a position where you can easily defend, you know? Like fill up this space here and then expand outwards, or maybe like expand inwards. That could be a good idea, actually. I quite like that. We've got a water source here. We've got another one there. What have we got here? These are the old muffalos. They're not bad. They're pretty good to kill. But grizzly bears, you definitely want to avoid grizzly bears. Okay, grizzly bears are not something that you want to be messing with at any point. So that may throw a spanner in the works in terms of our plan. We're gonna have to see how things go. I think hopefully there is enough muffalos there to distract him, that I can just get away with like putting a little wall down here for now. I mean, to be fair, I'll put the wall down, but we need to also set up some storage areas, basically. Without storage areas, we're everything that we've got is just going to spoil. So I'm gonna do my best to try and explain things as I go. But anyway, do you guys want to know what's been going on in my life? Is that interesting? I don't know if that's something that people want to know about, but basically, I don't know, lots of things like being a dad. That's the main thing I've been dealing with in life at the moment. Work is always taking up my time. Obviously, I have people I look after at work now. Okay, like hi Adam, if you're out there, and he won't be out there. He's watched like one of my videos just because he was curious, but I don't think he's gonna stick around, honestly. But yeah, I because of that, like work becomes a totally different attitude. You know, I have to kind of think about things differently. I have to be responsible, you know. That's hard. We've been buying a house. That is stressful. I'm just gonna put it out there, okay? It is a stressful thing to deal with, honestly. I'm gonna put a little stockpile here. I think that's a reasonably good place to put a stockpile, right? Like it's sort of indoors. We can right now. I need to. Somebody can tell me, is there a better way of allowing this stuff? I think I can do it like this, can't I? No, I don't know. I think there is a better way of like selecting and allowing all of this crap. I don't think I have to do it manually. I swear I can select all of this stuff like this. Here we go. We're just going to allow everything, all right? Hopefully they'll stick most of it in a storage locker. We can use some of it for building, obviously. We've got steel up here. What's this? That's ship chunks. We should definitely deconstruct that at some point if we get time to. We've got some logs that I missed. There we go. Beautiful. Other than that, I don't know. Not a lot. If you watched the Prison Architect videos with me and Kitch, you will have seen that my face was not in a good place a week back or something. Oh my god, we've got a Yorkshire Terrier. Now, I mean, I don't want to jinx things, but this Yorkshire Terrier is wandering awfully close to that bear. And, you know, is there some way that we can... there is, like, no way that we can pull her back, can we? Oh, my God, it's Chadsta's Terrier. Of course it's the Chadsta's Terrier. Oh, Chadsta, you brought your little yippy dog with you. I don't even know how you got him in here, buddy. You're not allowed a yippy dog in prison. Like, maybe that was part of the deal of leaving the earth. You know, you had to take your pets with you. Something like that, you know, everybody had to kind of look after their own. I don't know. Somebody can make up the rules of that kind of thing. So we've got Fortnite down here doing some building, of course. What a surprise. We've got our first little living area. We need to get... Is it structures, orders, furniture? You can tell I haven't played this game much, can't you? All right, we need to get some beds down first of all. They're going to have to have a shared bunk for now, which is a bit of a shame because they do actually complain about having a shared bunk. But at the same time, it's only temporary. We should definitely get an animal sleeping pen down. Maybe actually we'll put that there. Oh shit. Build copy. Bam, and then we deconstruct. Perfect. So now we've got an animal sleeping quarter. What else do I need to do? There's a few things I need to do. I'll have a little think on it while I talk about Fallout 76. Oh my god, have you guys played Fallout 76? I don't know why I'm waiting for answers. I know you can't answer me. It's okay. Look, the best way I've heard Fallout 76 described was it's like when you... I mean, it's not even the best way. It's the best way I can describe Fallout 76. It's like when you finish Fallout and you've done all the story and stuff. Oh, look at that gold. Fuck me. I've never seen gold all like that. What have we got here? Jade? Compacting machine. I've seen that. It's like when you finish Fallout and you're doing all the endgame stuff and then you're kind of trying to find things to do, if you know what I mean. You know you want to keep playing the game because you love the game so much, but at the same time, you can't find anything to actually do, if you know what I mean. Let's put door there instead. There we go. Yeah, that's Fallout 76 for me in a nutshell. Now, don't get me wrong, I only played it for a couple of hours. All right, I did. Is that a rhino? Oh my god, I haven't seen a rhino. He's going to cause me trouble. I know he's going to cause me trouble. I only played it for a couple of hours. All right, and that's obviously not a good amount of time to get like a handle on, you know, how the game is really going to perform in the long run. But in those couple of hours, I was struggling a little bit for stuff to do, like trying to find things to do to keep myself occupied. So that's it did send me away kind of thinking, well, it's coming and I'm going to look forward to playing it, but at the same time I'm a little bit concerned that it might not kind of live up to a lot of the hype that you know people have kind of put on it. I don't know, we'll see. It's going to be a good game. I'm sure I'll enjoy it at the end of the day. I think it's got the Borderlands 2 symptom, right? Like you need to play it with friends. You can't just you can't just, you know, play it by yourself. It's not interesting if you play it by yourself. You gotta play it with some friends. Get your enjoyment on, you know, that way. Oh bollocks. Okay, shit. We don't have anybody who can plant heal root. That's pretty rough, actually. I'm a little bit disappointed in that. I guess our maximum plant skill is currently about 4. No? Oh, is it less than that? Is it? Oh shit. Let's get some cotton plants down. We do need some cotton plants for clothes and stuff. So, but yeah, if you play Fallout 70, if you're playing Fallout 76 on the PS4, like I'd be happy to you know jump in and play together for a little bit. Fortnite, what are you doing? Oh, you haven't got a bed yet. Oh, Fortnite. Oh, dude, don't do that. Seriously, like, look, just have a sleeping spot. At the very least, have yourself a little sleeping spot. Come on, Fortnite. Prioritize cleaning that dirt. Go over there, clean the dirt, and then sleep in the sleeping spot. Please, don't sleep on the floor. Is he done? There we go. Thank fuck for that. Honestly, the idea of him sleeping on the floor out here in the cold, like that makes me upset. Honestly. So, but yeah, other games that are coming out. Smash Ultimate. Are you a Smash player? Like, Smash is a game that I play daily. I've talked about it a few times in these videos. Let's be honest, and yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to it. I say kind of, we're really hyped at work. Like we've got our little Smash group. We're all looking forward to the game coming out. Like there's constant like daily discussions about it, and you know, like speculation and like following the latest hints and all of that kind of stuff that's going on. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a fun game. Like some of the videos I've seen are kind of like they're lacking in information. Like I play a lot of Falco, right? And until recently, I haven't known what kinds of things they've tweaked on Falco. So like apparently his lasers are better, which is good because the lasers in Smash 4 are pretty damn like awful. They're pretty fucking useless, honestly. His like I'm sorry if this doesn't mean anything to you, by the way, but anybody who plays Smash, they'll understand. But yeah, his down air was my favourite thing. Like not just in Melee, but like in Brawl as well, and then in Smash 4, they just kind of, I don't know, it just kind of nerfed it a bit. It was a bit shit, if you know what I mean. So apparently that's now better in like in Smash Ultimate. So I'm looking forward to playing that. It's just one of those games, you know, that like playing it so much with friends makes it all the more enjoyable. If you get what I mean. Like every day we play it, different things happen, so it never becomes boring. If you're playing a game on your own, or you're playing a game with like one other person, like that shit can get old quite quickly. Even like just like the same 3 or 4 people. But when you've got like 7, 8, 9, 10, you know, I mean, there's 26 of us in this group, but there's about 10 or 12 people turn up to play at once. But yeah, then things get like hype. And that's when things become like super interesting, basically. So Mo the Barkeep has found himself some body armor. I think possibly, has he picked up a gun as well? He's got a flak vest. He doesn't have a gun. I'm sure I saw a rifle on the floor. None. It doesn't look like anybody's picked it up. Is it still up here? Perhaps. Yeah, there we go. Look. Nice. Okay. We're going to give Mo the Barkeep the hunting rifle. He's got body armor. He's got hunting rifle. I think he's pretty badass at shooting as well. Oh, he's got a 4. A 4's not bad. Fortnite is our shooter. Maybe Fortnite should have the hunting rifle instead. What do you reckon? Like, do you reckon we should give Fortnite a plasteel helmet and the bolt action rifle? And then we'll give Mo can have the pistol, because the pistol is the kind of thing that a barkeep would have. And then Chadsta can have like the dirty plasteel knife, you know, the kind of the coward's weapon. He's just gonna like hide it and be like, no, I don't have anything. Please don't hurt me. And then when they turn around, he's gonna be like shank, and like hit him in the neck or something. So we'll give Chadsta that anyway. But yeah, so this is Rimworld. Like, we've got our little colony set up. Hopefully we'll get some plants down soon. It looks like Mo is taking it upon himself to basically be the dad of the colony and get everything done. Like, he's equipped himself up for fighting. He's getting the plants down and stuff. Chadsta's just fucking useless, honestly. Like, he's made some excuse about having a migraine, so he's gone to lie down. Like, he's just walking around near the rhinoceros. He's literally got no idea about this thing. He's like, what the fuck is that thing, man? That looks pretty cool. And like, he's probably going to go over and like try and stick his thumb up his butt, perhaps, something like that. Like, end up in trouble. I don't know. We'll just have to see what Chadsta does. Good old Fortnite though. Fortnite's actually he's doing some work. You know, he's hauling crap. He's trying to. I'm going to turn this sensitivity down because this is way too fast, honestly. Yeah, he's hauling crap. He's like cutting down some plants and shit. Oh, it looks like. No. I thought Chadsta was going to do some work. No, he is literally just going to walk around and do absolutely. Okay, right, fine. Chadsta, you do that, man. Like, I think maybe he's having just a little bit of a nervous breakdown. You know, first of all, he like gets arrested and put in prison, taken out of his cushy rich lifestyle, and why is there a rhino in our house? Cushy rich lifestyle, and like, you know, forced to kind of go to a horrible prison where people, you know, bent him over and made him their bitch. And then now he's crash landed on his planet with none of his favourite commodities. Like, all of his rich people's stuff is gone. I think he might just be having a bit of a tiz. So what we'll do, right? If he's a pretty smart guy, what we could do is get him on some researching, perhaps. Like, what can you do, Chadsta? You can hunt. There you go. Do a bit of construction, Chadsta. Come on. I want to see you like getting your hands dirty, right? This is training exercise for you. I want to see you getting your hands dirty. You know, like maybe building up some of those muscles, perhaps. Like just working on the stuff that you've neglected it. You know, with your rich, lavish lifestyle and things. Mo, you're doing a fine job. Where's he gone? Fortnite? Fortnite. There we go. Oh, we got a minor break risk. Mo. These colonists are in a poor mood and may have a minor mental break. Okay, well, you know what? Come back next time and we'll find out what's wrong with Mo, okay? Because he's going to have a minor break, and that's not the best result. Especially not when we've literally just started. Okay, I think they're talking about wolves or something. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the new Rimworld series, if you're going to stick around and watch it. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, I will see you, hopefully, in the next video.